Hey guys, welcome back to another Test It Tuesday. Today we're going to be doing it on the Physicians Formula bronzers. This came in a packet, but you can also get them sold separately. So one, it looks like, is powders, and then another one is a cream stick. So if you want to see how this works, then just keep watching. Okay, so we're going to be doing it on this package of Physician Formula bronzers. So I did get this at Ulta for $14.95 for the two. I did look it up, and this powder bronzer is $14.95 on its own, and then this cream Instaready stick is $12.95 by itself. So together this is actually a really good deal. Today we're going to be testing both of them out. I already went ahead and did my foundation and concealer, but I have not put any powder on. So that way we can go in with the cream stick and then the powder on top. The cream stick, it looks like it is a Super BB Instaready, it's hashtag Instaready Contour Trio. It does have an SPF of 30. It says the selfie beauty benefits are defining, contouring, highlighting, smoothing, perfecting, protecting, line softening, pore minimizing, shine minimizing, oil control, blurring, light diffusing. Wow. That's a lot of claims. And it does say it's foolproof. So it has a highlight shade, a sculpt shade, and a contour shade. So this is what it looks like. It does feel very chintzy, and I don't know, maybe it's just the lid, but it feels really chintzy. So it's a multitasking all-in-one contour trio that glides on effortlessly, instantly contouring and adding definition to your face. It's a velvety soft formula with dual sphere particles, absorbs oil but not moisture to create a soft skin perfecting finish. I don't have oily skin. I actually have insanely dry skin, so I can't test out that part of it. It says that it's supposed to be ultra blendable, easy to use with just one swipe. So it does have a picture on the back on how to use it. So I'm going to try to do it according to their directions. Okay. Let's give this a shot. So it has a little twist knob to twist it up if you need it higher or lower. I do want to tell you it does have 0.37 ounces in here. So I would want my contour here. So there it is. I didn't see any other shades, so if you're anything lighter than me, or I mean darker than me, this is not going to work. Maybe just slightly darker, because the highlight shade blends right in with my skin. Oh, I brought my hair out. I brought that too far. Oh, this better blend out. So one side of my face I am going to do a brush, and then the other side I'm going to do a sponge. So we will do the sponge side on this side, because it's a little low and hopefully it'll work better. And then I'm going to do a brush on this side. So on the brush side I'm going to use this Real Technique buffing brush, and we're just going to try to blend this in. Okay, so now that it's blended out, I can definitely tell that this side with the brush kept the product and it blended it nicely. This side with the sponge, actually, it still blended out really nicely, but my sponge almost took it away. Like, you can see it, but it just kind of is like mudding into my foundation now, whereas this one you still have a line. So I would definitely actually use it with a brush more. So now I'm going to go in with the Physician Formula Bronze Booster. This is a highlight and contour shade. This one is $14.95, and it does have 0.30 ounces. So it's actually a little, it's 0.07 ounce difference. Oh, it comes with a brush in the back. That is cute. So it does, oh, and it has a that's cute. All right. So packaging wise, I give that an A+. It is heavy, most likely because, you know, it does have this whole under section, but the powder section itself does feel very heavy. So it comes like this. You open it up and you have your powders, you open it up more and you have your mirror and the brush that came in it. So you do have, it looks like you have a matte highlighting shade and then a bronzer and a contour shade. This is in the color, it just says 680 or 6810 matte sculpting. I think they have a couple of other colors, at least one other that I know of. So I'm going to go ahead and use the highlight shade to set my under eyes. Because, oh. It's very yellow for my under eyes. I feel like this would work better on people with darker skin tones. But for mine, this is just a little too yellow. It does have quite a bit of kick up, but not too much that it's unbearable. So I'm going to go ahead and use the middle shade as my contour, and I'm going to use the brush that it came with. The brush is actually really soft. Bronze this up even more, or contours up. I can't do it with hair in my way. So I'm just going to use this to draw a line. Holy pigment. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to try to buff it out with this, but somehow I doubt it's going to work very well, but you never know. So that blended out like a dream, even with this brush. So that's really good. So I'm gonna now go in with a light hand, because obviously these are pretty pigmented. So I'm gonna go in with a light hand with the bronzing shade, especially because I'm so pale that I feel like I'm already so like bronzed. Okay, so when I look at the viewfinder over here, I notice it looks like on camera that it's a little red, but in person I don't see that redness. I'm not sure if it's just my camera or what's going on, or sometimes it's the frickin' my TV, it doesn't like to pick up the color right, but that blended out amazing. I'm gonna go in with the highlight shade and just cut it a little more. Okay, so my final thoughts. This BB Cream Instaready Contour Cream. I actually really like this. It did the job really well. It blended out super easy. The packaging feels chintzy, but I mean it's also only $12.95. So I feel like I would rather buy this than the Kim Kardashian one, just because I don't want to spend my money. But the only downfall is I think this is the only shade selection. So if you're my shade or a little bit darker, this would work. If not, this really is not going to work for you unless you just use the contour shade. Then a little bit darker could get away with it, but the highlight shade is like my skin color and a little bit darker. But overall, I think it's a really good product. It blended amazing. And I've only tried, I think, one thing from Physicians Formula, and it was a highlighter. So I'm really impressed. So that's good. And then this bronzer highlighting trio. This blends out amazing. I mean, you saw the streak that I put on my face. That blended out so well, I was shocked. Like I said earlier, the highlighting shade for my skin tone, or fairer, lighter, it probably really wouldn't work as it is slightly too yellow. I could get away with it if I had a self-tanner. Right now, on the camera you probably can't see as well, but in person I can tell it looks just a little off. It looks too yellow right now. But the other two shades I think are really pretty. I did notice on their website they do have at least one other shade selection darker, so if this wouldn't work for you, there is a darker one. But they blended out really good. I like the packaging, that it's expensive feeling. Well, not expensive. It feels heavy. It has the mirror under here, and it also comes with the brush. So for $14.95 to come with a brush that actually works and to come with 3 shades, I think is a really good deal. The only downfall I noticed is this doesn't open too far without feeling like you're gonna break it. So sometimes when I was trying to get in there, it was just wanting to sit like this. And if I try to push it back, this is wanting to come up. So that's the only downfall, but for $14.95, that's worth it. I'm perfectly fine with having to move this around to get to the product. So that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.